안녕하세요, 저는 Audrie입니다. Hello everyone, my name is Audrey and today we're doing another Korean drama review, and the Korean drama that we are reviewing today is called My ID is Gangnam Beauty. This is one of the popular dramas right now, and it had I heard it has like one of the highest viewer ratings at the moment, so for a drama currently. But if you haven't seen any of my Korean drama reviews, usually I have my laptop here, so when I describe or name all the main characters or supporting cast as if I have all the information. Sometimes I may not have the information. I'll usually have it so I won't try to butcher their names because I am learning Korean, but I am not a pro when it comes to pronunciation. I also give like a summary of what the drama is about without giving away too many spoilers. This one's gonna be really hard for me to do. I also give like triggers. So basically what I mean by triggers is like I just try to list certain things that I see in the drama that could be traumatizing for people who've been through certain things in their life, because everybody goes through different things, and so certain things could be triggering for anybody who goes through anything traumatizing or that may affect them in a certain way, and I just want to put that out there. And usually I give a rating like out of 10 about, you know, how I feel about the drama, and then I usually just kind of be like, oh, is this worth watching, is it not worth watching, and stuff. So, and then I just end it, and that's pretty much all that I do when it comes to doing my Korean drama reviews. So since you know how it all goes down, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're going to I'm just gonna like list the cast members. Right now I'm using, usually when I do this I use Viki because I watch a lot of dramas on Viki, but I also got my Dramafever premium, and there's a lot of shows I've been trying to watch on Dramafever. At the moment that's not on Viki, so this show's right currently is only available on Dramafever. It's not on Viki right now. I haven't really seen it on any other platforms or anything, so if you have, make sure to listen down in the comments below so other people are aware of other places where they can watch this drama. But anyways, so the first main character that we have is Ta Eun-woo. You probably recognize him from the K-pop group Ace. I think I think he's from the I think he's from the group Astro. I think he's from the group Astro. I'm sorry. Yes, he's from the group Astro. He plays Do Kyung-suk. And the next one, I'm so sorry guys, like I didn't mean to like say the wrong K-pop group. Okay, so the next person is Im So-hyung. She plays pretty much the main character that you're gonna, pretty much the whole storyline is basically around, is Kang Mi-rae. The next person is Kwak Dong-yeon, who plays Yeon Woo-young. He's a main character, but he's like a in between, like a main character and a supporting character, because he wasn't always there. But I guess since he was mostly there, but not too much of not there in the drama, I feel like that's why he's listed as a main cast member. Lastly is Do Woo-ri, who she plays is Hyun Soo-ah. So those are the four main character or main cast people that are in this drama, and there are other people in supporting cast, and I did look it up before I started recording this, and it's just a lot of people, and it's a long list to go through, and I'm kind of glad it's not listed, so because it's a super long list, because this whole drama is themed around college life, and so the amount of characters that are within college life themed dramas is usually quite a lot, especially when it comes to the supporting cast. And I wasn't really expecting that much, but it was. And there was also a lot of guest people who played themselves, like I forgot, what is it called, you know what I mean, but like they usually just go and they played like a cameo. There's a lot of cameos in this one too, so it's like, it's good that I don't list them. So pretty much what this drama is about, it's about a girl, she pretty much, like, to her and her world, and they never showed her face in the beginning. Like I wouldn't have known like how bad she looks, because they pretty much portrayed her as like that she was like so ugly, that she was like basically hideous, basically how they're making her character seem. as a young age, and like it'll start off like in like high school stuff, like her parents thought she was so beautiful, you know, just try to make sure her self-esteem is up, because when she went to school she was bullied. People were talking about her like, oh my gosh, like why are you so ugly and stuff, just basically like little stuff like that. And so, you know, she felt so bad and so bad about how she looked and started ranking people's faces. And so so she ends up getting plastic surgery. So it's one of those dramas where somebody gets plastic surgery, and it's kind of like the titles are kind of play on words sort of, because Gangnam, if you know about Gangnam, it's a lot of where a lot of rich people are. There's a lot of plastic surgery centers in Gangnam, and so usually people say Gangnam beauty. It's not like a way to say you are pretty, it's more to say like you look like you got work done on your face. Like it's kind of like it's like a rude compliment basically. It's like I'm trying to compliment you, but I'm not complimenting you, because I'm basically saying like you look fake. So so pretty much it's about that, how she got plastic surgery, and you know, only certain people knew that she got it, not everybody known that she had plastic surgery. And she goes to school, and it's just how like certain people that you know, that she went to high school with find out about it. She just goes through a lot, and you just see certain characters play into it, and how her life is, and how her life isn't really getting better, or she has to get used to certain things, because before she was getting all this negative attention, now she's getting all this positive attention, and she doesn't know how to react to it. So you kind of see how that usually plays out, and how like certain people, and it kind of plays into like the idea of like how people are only attracted to looks, and that's the only thing they really care about a person is the looks. And then you just ask them like, why do you like me? Like, what is the real reason why you like me? And they're just like, well, I thought you're, you know, cute, or I thought you were like pretty handsome or attractive. But like, okay, like what else? Like it was kind of like one of those things. So and Do Kyung-suk, the other person, he's sort of like the other like main person you'll see. And also Han-soo, she's like the other like female role main character that you're gonna see. She kind of went something traumatizing sort of that happened to her when she was like young, and basically blamed that traumatizing experience, and she just hates everyone who has plastic surgery. So you'll see how her character goes into that, and how her like tricky ways of doing things, not the greatest way things, how it plays back on her at some point. So it's basically she gets hit with karma basically, but you'll see that change. Do Kyung-suk, he just gets unwanted attention that he doesn't need, but he sort of has like anger issues, like he's like a ticking time bomb at times. So you just get to see how his character is too, because you're just like, okay, he's pretty awkward, and then like you see him get mad, and I'm like, whoa, okay. And the main character, I'm not really gonna talk about him because he's basically like a supporting character. So I'm really confused. It's really hard to understand like why he was listed as a main cast member or a main character, but like his character is more of like a TA. So TA is a teacher assistant if you're not used to like certain terms like that. So he's pretty much around like everybody. So you see him in a whole bunch of different scenes because he's a TA. So and it's around college students. So and it's like a certain like department. Everybody's like in the chemistry department, whatever. So it's like you're gonna see him a lot. So he's kind of like it's hard not to see him. So pretty much that's the best way I can describe it. I probably gave too many like ideas like what it's about, but it's like it's hard. Triggers that could be triggering for people. Like I said, the main character Kang Mi-rae, she gets bullied. So if you ever got bullied before in life, or you went through a very traumatizing bullying experience, just be aware there is scenes where not just her, but like another character too, where you see them getting bullied and picked on and made fun of and stuff and everything. So just be aware there is that trigger in there that may trigger you, or just a scene in there that could be, you know, traumatizing for you or somehow, and just being aware that that is in there, because like I don't know what you have been through, and I rather you be prepared for anything that could be triggering for you. Another one would be if you never had like a really good relationship with your parents or anything, there are scenes where like the parents are like overly mad, or they try to apologize for something they did before, and then the kids are mad at the parent. Like, it's just like not good relationships with the parents type of thing, and just like the kids are not being, it's like almost sort of like neglect, but not really neglect, or the parents are thinking about themselves but not really about the kids, or don't think about their reputation and don't really care about how their kids feel type of thing. So that's sort of, that's not really like a trigger or anything, but it's kind of like, if you have something experienced and you were like traumatized by something like that, like, then like that's just something, like, I just wanted to put that out there. And I think that's stalking. There's some stalking in this a little bit, not too much, but it's like, or obsessive behavior over someone that led to basically stalking, or having this idea that like this person, like the stalker was like infatuated with someone because they thought like certain gestures meant like that person liked them in a certain type of way. So if you've been through something like that where it was like traumatizing you, like they were gonna hurt you, whatever, like just be aware that it's in there. So yeah, there's like just little stuff that you just have to be aware of. So before I even give my rating on this drama, let me just say that something I don't like about this drama. Okay, so this drama is only 16 episodes, and I was not expecting it to be 16 episodes. I was at least expecting like 20 episodes, or maybe like 18 or 19, but at least 20, mainly because during like so much of the drama, they were dragging out little scenes out so much, and just they're dragging out so much, like different parts of the drama so much, and then towards the end they kind of made it like really short, and like fast forward and made it really super short than it really should be. And I don't know if they just like, it's just like a money issue, I don't know what happened, but I didn't like how they did that, because I was expecting more, and it was a good ending, it was a good drama, it was a good ending, but it was just, I don't like it when you just drag it all out and then you just shorten it, and I'm just like, okay, like what the heck am I supposed to do with this? Like, this doesn't help anything. Like, this shoot, I'm like, just make another one. I always feel that when I watch a really good drama, like just make my ID is Gangnam Beauty 2 or something. Like dude, like why did they have to shorten it? So that's something that I don't like, but I would get this drama like a 8.5 out of 10, mainly because how it was so dragged out, and then it was shortened, and then it was just a lot of like awkwardness between certain characters. And I know it was just their character, but it was like a cute awkwardness, but sometimes I felt even awkward just watching some scenes, because I was like, okay, this is super awkward. So all the times, like, I wish they would have also just like played more into certain like friendship or relationships with some people and certain characters, especially if it was like a supporting cast or main cast, but they did play a big part within this storyline. So I wish they, you know, would have fed into that a little bit more and not been so like touchy with it. And I mean by touchy, I mean they were like, okay, we're gonna play with this storyline of this like this character or relationship or couple, and then like we're just not gonna talk about it anymore, and then we're gonna go back to our two main people of relationship, and then like we're gonna come back and drag a little bit, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more, and then like once it gets towards the end, we don't talk about them at all. They're no longer part of the picture. And I'm just like, okay, so what happened to them? Because there was like a scene where I was like, oh, they might get together, but then we never hear about it ever again, and I'm just like, oh. And then it's like the end of the drama, and I'm like, what just happened? So that's why I give my rating. But other than that, I think it's a really good drama. I recommend watching this drama. It was really cute. It was really good. It reminded me of some of my sort of college life that I had within a month of Korea. Not really, but there's like certain things. So, oh yeah, like that reminds me of Korea, like going to convenience stores and just walking up hills and dying in heat. But but pretty much like it was a good drama. I suggest other people watch it, and I hope like this drama review was informative. Like I really tried my best as much as I could, because it was really hard to even like review this one, just because of the like the details that I really couldn't even like truly give about it. So I hope it was helpful. If not, I am so sorry that it wasn't helpful. I just suggest that you just watch either way if this wasn't helpful for you at all. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Annyeong.